to my YouTube channel again, Travel Expeditions. Yes, hopefully I've enjoyed the previous two videos, and this video, yes, I'm going to talk about three categories of people from experience who have shown to settle easily when they migrated or when they moved to another country. So these categories of people, so I'm going to give the three categories of people who have had challenges settling in after migration. Yes, the first category, I'm going to start like the ease settlement from experience, and then the challenging experience. Three types. The first is people who have settled easily. The first category, people who have families here abroad. Yes, so if you have a family here, like your two sisters, three sisters, and then you say, okay, let me try also this opportunity. Maybe I'm going to Germany, maybe I'm going to Canada, but you know you have a family there, maybe an auntie, and who is so close to you, and they're willing to navigate the system with you. Those categories of people have shown to settle so easily, because family is so important here, especially if you have left Africa, Asia, different culture, and now you have come to a different culture here in Europe or here in Canada or here in US. It's a different culture, and if you have a bond, somebody to bond with, to collaborate with, it makes a little bit life easier. So that is the category of people who have settled with ease. That's people with families here. Yes. And then the second category of people I've seen settle so easily is people who have had financial support. Yes, you come from maybe India, maybe Uganda, but when you have your finances to make you settle in easily, that one also has shown like people settle in easily when they have the financial support. Remember, for example, if you have had also like a scholarship, yes, you know, you're not going to worry about school fees, you're going to have at least some money to pay your rent, you are going to have like to pay your accessories. But when you don't have enough finances and then you come into these systems, for example, I can give like in Europe, Belgium, you are almost entitled to go and work. And working while maybe studying is really challenging. And also, let me give an example. For example, in Canada, if you come and then you don't have enough finances, you're going to be trapped into credit. Yes, they'll give it to you, especially as students, even if newcomers, new peer, yes, maybe protected people, you're going to run into a trap of credit. And you know what it means when you are trapped into debt. Because you don't have the finances, life has to go on, and in the long run, you're going to be trapped there. And getting out of debt, my dear, that will be another video for another day, because it is really a challenging chapter, especially for the newcomers. So second category of people, enough finances. If you have enough finances, you have settled at least for 1 whole year to make you settle in. That one also is another good category of people who have settled with ease. Another third category of people who have settled with ease, people who are young, still young. You don't have anything to worry about. Like if you don't have anything to worry about, like maybe I left my husband there, I left my children there, and then maybe I've left my boyfriend here. That young age sometimes it gives you flexibility to try new things, maybe even to find new love here in the countries you're coming for or you're coming in. And also it can give you flexibility of like trying out different opportunities, for example, different workplaces, and also different locations. For example, if you come in Canada, you're so flexible to move all around locations or provinces if you get a better opportunity. But if you come like, if you're like a little bit old, or if you have responsibilities back home, you really need to settle in one province or in one location so that maybe you can bring your family together, or maybe if you are together already, and then also you can't move to another province for another opportunity, because your family is in one province. Because the more you move away from your family, you know what happens next. So many relationships and marriages also are really put onto a stand trick, Yes, of breaking, just in case you're just moving around to look for better opportunities. So if you are really young, still the age of settling in, there are so many high chances of ease settlement compared to someone who has a family and has to worry about how can I sponsor my children, how can I sponsor my spouse, what my spouse will do. That's all time going. By the time you shine your eyes, it's already 5 years gone. The other category of people I'm going to go for, think twice before you think of relocating. If you want really to come to these countries, come as a visitor, as a tourist person, and then go back. These are the people I really think they should really think twice before packing your bags and say, okay, I'm going to study, I'm going to work in Canada, I'm going to go and work in Europe. Think twice. First of the category, you are well established back home, either Africa, Asia, you're well established, you have a good business which is really running and give you enough money. You have a well-established family. Maybe your aunties, your uncles have like many factories, you have many business ideas coming in. You have a good job, which really gives you almost like a settlement of $1,000, maybe $800 Canadian dollars per month. Please don't waste that opportunity. God has blessed you in that area, and it can be so growth that you stay there and promote your business and even make ventures. So for now, you can go for other opportunities like maybe come and tour and do business partnership, but living and selling your business back home that you're coming here, that one also it can be a challenge. The other category of people who can think it is it can be a challenge. No family ties. Sometimes if you are coming to these countries and you are solely alone, trying out the first, it is a challenge. Instead of you taking like maybe for 1 year to settle down, it may take almost 3 years, 2 years to settle down. Like if you come like you have no family, maybe even like close friends, it's a lonely place to catch up. And sometimes even like you can go and you don't have enough information to boost your settlement. Sometimes also it is a challenge, like if you don't have any family ties. Another category of people who should really think twice before relocating. If you have a rigid culture tie back home, like your culture is so stringent to be changed, or you find challenges in adapting to another culture. For example, you come to Canada, we are celebrating Halloween, we are celebrating Thanksgiving, maybe we are celebrating, the kids are celebrating maybe trick or treat, and look, you don't understand, even you don't want the children to be involved. You want them to be tied in to dress in a certain way. Please, also that category of people should think twice, because when you come to a new country, you're adapting to new culture, new ways. It will make you fit a little bit more better into the society than being rigid to your culture. For example, maybe a man in my culture maybe is not supposed to cook, he's not supposed to. Please, if you think that you as a husband, you're not supposed to be cooking, please, here, especially like Europe, North America, our husbands participate in the house chores. So if you're not willing to adapt that culture, please don't cross the line and come here and stress your spouse, and then things run out of control, then you divorce, then you separate because you want to carry your culture norm to this side. So it is better at least you stay with your culture norm and don't give the difficulties of adapting to a new culture. So those are the 3 kinds of people. The other side easily adapt, and this side hardly adapt or difficult to settle in. So please, those are the 3 categories people have given, and I welcome your comment section. If I've missed out something and you think, okay, Susan, listen, you would have added this one also, it is important, yes. Please, in the comment sections, welcome all the comments and wish you all the best. See you on my next video. Don't forget to subscribe. I just want to see you subscribe and you get notification of every video I'm going to be making. Just remember, these are my personal views and experience I've had migrating from the different continents, Africa, Europe, and now Canada. Yes, comments are welcome. Thank you so much. See you next time.